Hello guys, welcome in our classes. Today we will see the communication system, and in communication system we will see the demodulation of AM signal. Demodulation of AM signal. First is square law modulator. Square law detector. Second is envelope detector. And third is synchronous detector. Square law detector is it has some drawbacks. Envelope detector is very simple and cheaper, and synchronous detector is complex. So first has some drawback, and third has the complex circuitry. So generally we use envelope detector to demodulate the AM signal. First and second both are applicable for mu is less than 1, and synchronous detector is applicable for all mu. So see the square law detector. The block diagram is this square law device. Go to the low pass filter, and that is output. The input of square law device is AM signal. We all know that what is square law device. So V2 will be A1 into SAMT plus A2 into SAMT square, and then it will go to the low pass filter. So see, V2 is equal to A1 into AC cos 2 pi FCT plus AC Ka MT cos 2 pi FCT plus A2 into square of this. Square will be A square plus B square plus 2AB. So A square plus B square A square AC square cos square 2 pi FCT plus AC square Ka square M square T cos square 2 pi FCT plus 2AB. 2 into AB means AC square Ka MT cos square 2 pi FCT. So the low pass filter, it will go to the input of low pass filter. So low pass filter output will be, what will be the output? Will it pass through low pass filter? No, because it has FC frequency. Will it pass? No, because it has FC plus omega and FC minus omega at FC centered. Will it pass? No, because it has two terms. One is DC and one is at the 2FC. Cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 theta. So DC will be blocked because of capacitor, and 2FC will be rejected because of low pass filter. Will it pass? Yes. Here two terms. One is 1 and other is 2FC. So 1 will be multiplied by this AC square Ka square M square T by 2, and that will pass through the low pass filter because it has the range of M square T from 0 to 2 omega. That means it has the range of low pass filter. It will pass. Here it has two term again, and one term is 1 by 2, that will be multiplied by this, and that will pass through the low pass filter. So two terms will pass. One is A2 into AC square Ka square M square T by 2, right? Plus here 2 AC square Ka MT by 2. 2 will cancel. A2 is also multiplied to this. See some analysis. If I have an arbitrary signal like this, that's amplitude is 1000, and if we will pass to the channel, we will pass through the channel, it will have some noise. I am considering two types of noise, one with 1 volt and one with 100 volt. So the signal to noise ratio will be, in first case 1000 by 1, that is 1000, and signal to noise ratio in second case 1000 by 100, that is 10. So signal to noise ratio is very greater than 1 here and is simply greater than 1 in second case. So we have two results, that if the signal to noise ratio is very greater than 1, empty can be reconstructed very comfortably, right? And second case, if signal to noise ratio is less than 1, empty cannot be reconstructed. So in our case, here we have one empty. So it is required to us. So it is a signal. But here we have extra term, that is m square t. If we have empty, then what is the need of this? So this is a noise. So noise has also a big rule like this. Here, signal to noise ratio, that should be very greater than 1. Find out signal to noise ratio. AC square Ka empty by here A2, AC square Ka square m square t into A2 by 2. By 2 means this will go to up. AC square cancel, A2 cancel, 1K, 1 empty, 1 empty. So result will be 2 by Ka empty. Let's empty is Am cos 2 pi FMT. Kam is mu, 2 by mu. We are taking cos 2 pi FMT as 1, because if it is a 0, in that case signal to noise ratio is very high. So we have no need to worry about the cos 2 pi FMT is less or low, right? We have to analyze for if it is maximum, that is the 1. If it is maximum, then what will be the signal to noise ratio? That is 2 by mu. So let's see. If mu is increasing, then signal to noise ratio will decrease, but we do not want signal to noise ratio less. So to increase signal to noise ratio, mu should decrease, and if mu will decrease, the efficiency eta will be mu square by 2 plus mu square, that will also decrease. So either signal to noise ratio will have to be sacrificed or eta will have to be sacrificed. What is eta? Eta says the sharing of the sideband in total power, means the efficient power distribution. So either we will have to sacrifice efficient power distribution or we will have to sacrifice signal to noise ratio. That is the biggest drawback of what? Square law demodulator. Square law demodulator. Thank you. In next video we will see the envelope detector.